We'll continue this turn, and most of our army just performed overrun, so we only have one army to be actioned. And actually you can just press next turn and overrun the last unclaimed territory and hit their capital directly for total victory. But since we are here already, we can play more with the treasury on the Midwest territory and try to capture Canada. So it's actually good for you to have Canada before you attack their capital, so later you can have more reinforcements. And if you must take Canada, it's probably a good idea to attack them from Midwest or Alaska, other place rather than Greenland. So if you try to attack them from Greenland, you trigger the Operation GoldStrike, which is the toughest battle within the campaign. It's a pain in the ass, you're definitely not going to touch that. But if you attack from other direction, it will just be a generic skirmish scenario. So skirmish this time is a bit different. It's a bit different from the skirmish we play in round 1, the Middle East. So we start with some troops and some citizens. We cannot build any cities and other buildings. We're only able to produce troops from our redouts. The enemy will start with a massive amount of troops, but they won't really produce many troops, so we'll just wait to garrison our troops inside the redoubts and let them bump into our buildings and let our building do the jobs. Except you only have to afraid about rocket artilleries. They can outrange your buildings, so we'll have to build some helicopter to deal with them. We'll focus our resources gathering on oils and metals and also wealth, but we start with some pretty good amount of wealth, so we don't have to care about that. The only way you can increase your resources gathering rate is by building other redoubts. You see, for defensive we'll use helicopter, and offensive we'll make rocket artilleries. They only cost metals and oils, that's why we're focusing on these resources. Preferably you will need around 9 to 10 helicopters to stop the rocket artilleries before they reach you, before they reach your redoubts. Your enemies doesn't really attack your units and your other buildings, except they will just rush your redoubts, so you don't have to worry about your resources gathering facilities getting raided. Also, you're playing Russian, so you actually have a good attrition bonus. So you only have 15 minutes, that's why you should leave some time for you to attack your enemies. You should guard your newly built redoubts with more troops. I mean, with some troops. So 3 redoubts should be enough for your resources production. We can start building our offensive troops. We will need a lot of rocket artillery, as your enemy will spam redoubts everywhere, and our goal is to destroy all of them. So sometimes you just lost because you don't have enough time. You only repair your redoubts if necessary. For offense, we'll only make tanks and rocket artillery. You don't need infantries, since there's no cities for you to capture. We'll attack them around 6 and 7 minutes. You need to leave some time for you to attack. You should look where their citizens are. You kill their citizens. The citizens will try to build redoubts. So now we'll offense. You'll use helicopter to scout to see where your enemy's buildings are. beware of not getting into their building's range. Let's build some machine guns, increase the firepower. That's something that you should be aware of, is their rocket artillery, as they have extreme long range. So it's better to kill them first. We need more tanks.